And here we are back again, and it's my pleasure, as always, to endorse and to promote great theater. And of course, you know, we're always used to seeing plays that are, you know, we're used to Neil Simon and you know, all the other ones that are out there. But you know, they have to start somewhere. So this one is called a Playwrights Showcase. So let's talk about that. What's going on?
Well,
You're a playwright.
This is an opportunity for local playwrights to get exposure, to get a chance to hear their work read and to receive a staged reading. And it's a really wonderful opportunity.
And what is a staged reading? Because people might wonder, it's not quite just sit at a table. It's a staged reading.
Exactly, and I think our director would be...
Good, and Ed?
Okay, a staged reading...
Ed Countermind.
Stage reading
Richard Gotti here.
The cast does not have to memorize the lines. They've got the script in front of them, and they go through the script.
But it's not a cold read.
No, it's not a cold read. We've been having rehearsals. There's still blocking to do, so the cast knows where to stand and where to go, where to move. But they get to read the words out of the script.
Yeah, how does that feel?
It feels incredible.
I can't imagine what it's like to know that it's here and you put it on paper and now you can see it.
Exactly. The first time I heard it when they were doing a read-through, and in the early days, and I went and I sat through it and they were done, I was kind of awestruck. I just, you know, this is better than the play I wrote.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
Well, because now you see the characters,
even
though you saw them in your mind.
Yeah.
We have Nicole Galligan here, and she is in the play. And what part do you play?
I'm playing Allison, who is a new landlord trying to find the perfect tenant.
Oh, and this is how we get the title of the play.
Yes.
Yes.
So she's a first-time landlord, really nervous, and really, really needing to fill the other half of that duplex.
And the landlord is the former seller is going to explain to you what you need to do to make sure.
Actually, he's a handyman who gets sent from a home improvement warehouse place, and that's Ken's
And
part.
that's you, Ken. Hi, Ken. Ken, go far back there.
Hi.
Hi. And tell us about your part.
Well, I play this handyman who's fixing up part of the apartment to help her get started.
Okay. And are you helpful?
I think I'm more than a help with the handiwork. I provide a little advice as to how she could best rent the place.
Because he is so much more than a handyman, he is also a landlord.
I also have my own units that I rent,
So that's why
that
you're giving her a
experience helps provide the information that adds to her efforts to rent the apartment.
Okay, so we have the new landlord. We have a landlord in another building, obviously. And what do you do back there?
I play the
Diane?
role of Judith.
Okay.
She is a divorced 48-year-old woman returning to New York after living in California for 3 decades. And she's coming back because she needs to care for her aging parents. So she's looking for a place to live, and that's how she meets Nicole. Nicole is the landlord. And they gel, and then they almost form a friendship so quickly, and she likes the setting of the apartment, so it sounds like she's going to stay. What she doesn't realize is by her entering into their lives, it could change the direction of a budding romance.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, well,
Yes.
all right.
Yes.
What gave you the idea for this play? Anything personal?
Well, actually, yes.
I'm not being nosy at all.
The play was first a short story, and I couldn't get the characters to shut up. They kept talking and talking and talking.
That's what I understand, that when you write, they talk to you.
They just kept talking, so I finally decided, to hell with it, I'm just going to write it as a play.
Yeah.
And it worked much better as a play, and I got them to be able to talk, and they talked, you know, got it all out, and the conflicts became more vivid, and I think it worked better as a play than as a short story.
Now, is this your first venture into playwriting?
It is.
Okay.
It is.
No, hopefully not your last one.
Definitely not. I've written another play. In the meantime, I'm working on a third one.
Wonderful. Now, let's go here. Diane, how long have you been acting?
For about 7 years.
Okay. Like to do it, huh?
I do very much so.
Yeah?
Yes, I certainly
Yeah.
do.
And
all parts of community
Okay.
theater. Yes.
Ken, how about you?
Well, I did a little acting years ago in my 20s and then in my 30s, and then marriage and moving
Took a
around
break.
and job change, and I gave it up for a while. And I just returned a few years ago, and I'm having a ball. Love
Isn't it great to get up on the
Absolutely.
stage and do things?
It's
And
good.
there seems to be such a bonding with actors too. Whether, I mean, you form a family for each production that you do, but other than that, I think that friendship continues, you know,
Absolutely.
because you run into each other in different areas. Nicole, she just got a new part coming up, so let's just
Yeah, I've been doing
She's
this
so
forever.
excited about it.
I've been doing this since I was, well, little.
Yeah.
And I've made the local circuit for about 20 years. And yeah, I just found out this morning I will be playing Sarah Brown at Guys and Dolls, which is a classic with Troy Civic Theater
Great,
in
great,
Troy.
great. So that's one. I just want to get, you know, because they like to brag a little bit and let them brag, right? Ed is going to be on next week as well because you're also working on drums along the
Drums
Mohawk.
on the Mohawk. I've got a couple of parts in the play, and now I've just also been assigned stage manager of the play. It's up at Mohawk, New York, which is up by Herkimer. It's an outdoor drama, and so far we've been in a lot of parades in the different areas promoting the play. And
See, and this is what I meant was actors seem to go here, there, and they always kind of, it's like a big circle. You keep running into each other, right? Good.
Yep.
Right. Do you act at all?
I don't.
Well, you never
I have
know.
enough trouble
You
writing.
never know. You never know. Now let's just tell everybody where it's going to be, when it's going to be, and how do they get there, and how do they need tickets? Tell me about it.
Well, it's Sunday, July 22nd at 3 p.m. at the Albany Civic Theater at 235
That's right.
2nd Avenue, I believe it is. And I think that the whole production will probably, there's a question and answer
Okay.
period after.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. And I think that the whole thing should probably wrap up in under an hour, right?
we're also going to have a champagne reception afterwards.
Oh, nice. See, that's what you get for
Yeah.
playwright.
What
You
more
get
could you
champagne.
want?
What more could you ask for? And I do understand that it's pay what you will.
Pay what you will. There's no charge. We have a box. We do
Donation
this
box.
with our director showcase as well. People can come in and they just pay what they will,
Okay.
what they can.
And the name of the title of the play is Kids, No Pets, Maybe Horse. Who knows? You know, love the title because I said, what does that mean? And then I find out what it means, and it makes perfect sense to me. I want to thank you all for being here. It's such
Thank
a
you.
pleasure to meet you all, and I hope that I will see you in one of these chairs again with a new, when you do your next play.
It'd be wonderful.
Right? And Ed, I'm going to see you next week.
Yep.
Nicole, I
Next
saw
week.
her a few weeks ago. So, you know, I just love this. I have the best job in the world. You know?